Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams. Manchester United remain unbeaten, but the joy feels hollow. Once again, they threw away victory in the dying minutes, this time against Tottenham, a direct rival in the race for the top four. The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium was roaring, and Ruben Amorim stood on the touchline with a pensive look. 2-2. Not a bad result, yet a brutally honest reflection of what United are right now. A defense that loses focus, a midfield that looks old and sluggish, and an attack too reliant on individual brilliance. In this video, we'll rate every United player, analyze their performances, and ask, how long can Amorim's patience last with this squad? Harry Maguire, 5 out of 10. From the first whistle, Maguire sprinted toward the away fans, applauding passionately, a symbol of leadership. On the pitch, he was solid in the center of the back three, reading danger and making key interceptions. However, as Spurs increased the tempo, his lack of pace was exposed. He didn't make any direct errors, but also wasn't sharp enough to protect the lead. A decent showing, yet still short of redemption. Matthijs de Ligt, 6 out of 10. A special week for de Ligt, recalled to the Dutch national team by Ronald Koeman, and tonight he showed why. He was partly to blame for Spurs' first equalizer, but redeemed himself with a commanding header to secure a precious point. That towering leap among white shirts was the mark of a leader. Luke Shaw, 5 out of 10. Operating on the left side of the back three, Shaw occasionally stepped into midfield, giving the shape a hybrid look. His passing and awareness were fine, but he lacked energy and intensity. For Spurs' late equalizer, Shaw's positioning was off, leaving space for Pape Sarr to exploit. A subdued performance, just returned, not yet sharp. Noussair Mazraoui, 6 out of 10. One of United's most energetic players, pressed aggressively, earned applause from Amorim on the sidelines. His intensity gave United width and momentum, but his early substitution in the 59th minute was puzzling, perhaps for fitness reasons, but it weakened United's defensive structure on the flanks. Casemiro, 5 out of 10. The same Casemiro we've seen lately, slow, error-prone, and fading. He misplaced simple passes and struggled to cope once Spurs upped the tempo. Commanded the midfield early on, but faded fast, leaving United exposed. Amorim faces a dilemma. Keep Casemiro for his experience, or move on for the sake of speed and intensity? Bruno Fernandes, 5 out of 10. The captain had another off day, lacked creativity, misplaced passes, and didn't show the fight you expect from a leader. His corner assist for de Ligt's goal was the lone highlight. Otherwise, Bruno looked uninspired, a worrying trend Amorim must address quickly. Patrick Dorgu, 4 out of 10. Given a rare start over de Ligt but failed to impress. Lost possession frequently and couldn't deliver a single dangerous cross. His inexperience was obvious against Pedro Porro. If United want to compete at the top, they need a more reliable left wing-back option. Bryan Mbeumo, 8 out of 10. Man of the match, no doubt. Bryan Mbeumo carried United again, scoring a classy opener and tormenting Tottenham's defense all night. 4 goals in his last 4 matches, elite form. He's calm, clinical, disciplined. No flash, just pure efficiency. Amorim's biggest fear right now? Losing Bryan Mbeumo to injury or the AFCON next month. Ahmad, 6 out of 10. A lively, energetic performance. He accidentally blocked Acuña's shot, but quickly made amends with a clever assist for Bryan Mbeumo's goal. Later shifted to right wing back and kept working tirelessly. Ahmad's hunger and effort might be exactly what United's flat lineup needs. Matheus Cunha, 5 out of 10. A frustrating evening. Tottenham marked him out of the game and he struggled to make an impact. Picked up a silly yellow card early in the second half for kicking the ball away. At this rate, Amorim might consider starting Sesko or Mount next match. Substitutes. Benjamin Sesko, 4. Missed half chances, lacked killer instinct. Manuel Ugarte, 2. A disaster. Let Pape Sarr run past him for the equalizer without reacting. No focus, no fight. Mason Mount, 6. Tried to inject tempo and energy, at least brought some spark. Lenny Yoro, 5. Solid and steady, although unspectacular. Diogo Dalot, 4. Heavy first touch, offered nothing to improve the game. Final thoughts. Manchester United under Ruben Amorim are slowly finding an identity, but far from becoming a winning machine. Positives exist, Bryan Mbeumo's consistency, De Ligt's leadership, and Mazraoui's drive, but the cracks are widening. Casemiro's decline, Bruno's stagnation, and Ugarte's meltdown. If United truly want to compete, Amorim must be ruthless in his selections, because at this level, even one lapse of focus can collapse the entire system. So what do you think? Who was United's worst performer tonight? And, if you were Amorim, what changes would you make before the next match? Leave your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep tactical breakdowns of the Red Devils. Thanks for watching. See you next time.